Today I'm going to be spinning a wheel to give me 3 random loadouts in Stumble Guys. I will then test them in a game to see which one is best. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the wheel, and as you can see, there's a slot for every ability. So we could land like here and get like punch or rewind, but then there's some really bad spots full of like really bad abilities. So we're going to spin it 4 times for each loadout to get 3 different loadouts. Let's see which one's best. Okay, so let's spin the wheel for the first time. Let's go. This is going to be the first ability for our first loadout. Okay, banana. That's actually not not that bad. Oh, is it kick? Oh, kick. Okay, that's good. That's even better, I think. So that's our first ability. Let's get the second ability. Okay, so I'm hoping for like punch next. We got something good for race maps. Oh, okay. We got brick. Okay, that's not too bad. So far we've actually got a pretty good loadout. But then we got hat hop. Oh, that's right next to punch as well. Okay, that's really bad. Jump or shot? Oh, not shut down. Okay, this is honestly like an awful loadout. But let's try it. Let's go. Okay, so we now have our first loadout equipped, and honestly, this isn't a bad loadout, but to be honest, this is probably going to be the worst one. Some of this is pretty good, like we got kick and we got brick, that's good. Hat hop is pretty bad. And then we got shutdown, which is actually good in this tournament because people try and hug you into the lasers. So actually, we're pretty good defensive-wise, but we're not really going to be killing any players. But let's just try and win this game, I think. After every loadout, I'm going to rate every loadout out of 10 so we know which one's best, but honestly, this one so far isn't looking too good. Okay, so now we're in the second round, and honestly, this is a pretty bad loadout because I don't know how I'm going to use some of these abilities. I think I'm not going to use hat hop in this game at all. Shutdown, if someone hugs me, I'll use it. And kick is like good, but it's also kind of like obviously it like hits people, but it doesn't really do that much. Like if someone's trying to block me from clutching, I'll use it then. But other than that, there's not really much use to kick. Okay, so we're now in the final round. Hopefully we can win. Okay, so now we're in the final round, and I don't think we're winning this with this loadout. But if we do, then I'm definitely going to rate this loadout better. Well, that was a lucky save. I need punch, I think. Hopefully we get a loadout with punch. Well, that was close. Gosh, actually just hit me instead of them. I don't know how. I keep missing this player. Okay, we died. Honestly, that's not the best loadout to start off with. Honestly, I'd rate that loadout like a 6 out of 10. Actually, no, probably like a 4 out of 10. I'd rate that loadout like a 4 out of 10. Okay, so now we're back with the wheel spinning for our second loadout. So honestly, the last one was like a 4 out of 10. We need a better loadout this time. Okay, so let's spin for our first ability. Okay, hopefully we get something good. Oh, I need punch, I think. Oh, no. Okay, we got chicken bomb. That is a really bad... This is like a bad loadout already. Any loadout with chicken bomb in is not going to be good. But yeah, we got chicken bomb. Okay, let's spin it again. This is our second ability for this loadout. Oh, it's actually good. Okay, briefcase. Briefcase is actually pretty good. That's probably the best one we've had so far. Okay, let's spin for our third ability. Punch would be really good now. We got chicken bomb again. Okay, so that means I've only got 3 abilities this loadout. That's really bad. That's nerfed this loadout so much. We need punch to bring this loadout back up now. Oh. Brick? Okay. Brick's not bad, but I don't know why we keep getting it. So we've got chicken bomb, briefcase, and brick. That could be worse. Okay, so this is our second loadout. Honestly, this one's like probably pretty good. It's definitely better than last time, other than the fact that we got chicken bomb twice. So we're basically using 3 abilities. But chicken bomb is really bad, so I've got to rely on my briefcase and my brick. I think you can do... I've seen people do like super punches with briefcase. I don't know how they do that. But I think you have to wait for them to jump and then like dive into them. But it's kind of crazy. Okay, so we're in the second round already. I think this is a good loadout. We've got to try and use it more. Okay, so now we're in the second round. This loadout's definitely better. I think I just got to try and use my briefcase a bit more. Okay, that is my fault. That's really my bad. Okay, so that loadout's pretty good. I'm just not good at using brick. Let's try that loadout in another game. Okay, so now we're in the second game with this loadout because I really want to try and use this loadout more because I think it's a good loadout. I'm just really bad at using it. I actually died in the second round. I think I should have used my briefcase a bit more. But this is actually a pretty good loadout. Brick used to be like so good and then it got nerfed like a lot. It used to be like the best ability in Stumble Guys. Because you could use it, like, throw it, or you could just, like, run into someone with it. But yeah, now we're in the second round. Okay, so we're in the second round now. I really want to try and get a kill with this. Because briefcase is really good, brick's really good, chicken bomb's pretty bad. Okay, that was almost a really good kill, but now we're in the third round. Now that's almost like a really good kill. I almost got one on this guy. Okay, we got sent flying then. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good kill. Nice. We actually got someone then. That's why briefcase is really good. Max briefcase is actually good, but I think it needs to be paired with like punch or something like that. You don't really want like 3 throwables in your inventory. Oh, what a kill. That was really good. That's a really good loadout. I know we only really used briefcase, but that was really good. Definitely better than the last one, which was like a 4 out of 10. I'll give this one like a 6 out of 10. It would be better if it had punch or something like that. Let's go to the wheel spin again. Okay, so now we're back on the wheel, so we've got to spin 4 more times for our last loadout. So let's spin, let's see what our first ability is. We need punch, we need a loadout with punch. Okay, it's gone right past punch. I wouldn't mind briefcase again. Okay, we've got briefcase again, that's good. Okay, spin it again. So that's already just as good as last loadout. Volleyball, that's good. Oh, is it rock slam? Oh no, I do not have that maxed out, okay. Rock slam and briefcase, that's not awful yet. But I think we need punch. Punch or kick, maybe. Volleyball, okay. That's good for getting over the blocks. So we need like a offensive one now. We've got defense. Dice would be good. Yeah, nice. That's really good. Okay, this is definitely going to be our best loadout. Let's go to a game with it. Okay, so now we've got the third loadout. This one's pretty good. I think this one's probably definitely better than last time. We got dice, we got briefcase, rock slam, which is kind of bad. But once you got dice, see, I've already got a kill. Dice is like really good. Dice can just be like a better punch. But yeah, we're already in the second round. Okay, so now we're in the second round. And also, I think we could get a lot of kills with this loadout. But I also want to try and use briefcase more, because briefcase is really good. Okay, we're already in the final round. Already a good loadout. Okay, so now we're in the final round. This is where we get to see how good this loadout really is. Also, what do you guys think about the new rock wall ability? Because that's like pretty good there, just to get over blocks. But I can also just use my volleyball. But the rock wall, using it how it's meant to be used, is pointless. Like, no one's actually using it to kill people, I don't think. Oh, that was a good combo. We just both got that person out. Okay, I'm going to go for the briefcase. It's crazy that none of these loadouts had punch, none of them had rewind. I've got to go for a rock wall kill. I can't get a kill with rock wall, I've tried, it's just really bad, I think. No, that's really annoying. That would have been such a good kill, that's really unfortunate. Okay, well honestly that's definitely a better loadout. I'd have to rate that loadout probably like an 8 out of 10. That's all for today's video, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's video.